No, for this is it. From now and forever, fuck Rand Paul. He is a cock sucker to the extreme. I usually don't start off videos right away like that, but dude, this guy, if any of you have been under a rock for the last however long, then you weren't aware of the 9/11 First Responders Fund. And this is a fund that keeps it so that all the people, all the heroic people that are now dying of fucked up ailments, mostly cancers and all sorts of other syndromes caused by the toxic environment that happened when the towers collapsed in New York City. And it's making it so that they'll never have to deal with the medical costs and all the bullshit that goes along with it because they were heroic. They went down there without even thinking twice about themselves to try and help out people. In the fucking one of the most tragic days of our entire fucking country's history. So this cocksucker, there's no other way to put it. You know, go ahead and fucking, well, you shouldn't say a word like that. That's pretty harsh. I mean, fuck you and fuck him too. There's no other way to describe him. This fucking asshole, especially because he tries to pass himself off as somebody with principles. This fucking dick-licking piece of shit. Fuck you, Rand Paul. That's right. You're going to go out there and try and tell us that you give a fuck about people? This asshole was going to fucking talk about all the bad things that are going on in Yemen. It's true. Yes, we are aiding and abetting a genocide in Yemen. He acts like he cares. He acts like he has principles. He doesn't give a fuck about them any more than he cares about 9/11 responders. So this piece of shit, here we go. Jon Stewart comes up to Capitol Hill with some of those first responders yet again. And if you've seen this video where he was in there, he's like, what the fuck do I have to keep coming down here for? Do your job, assholes. But no, he's got to keep going down trying to fucking publicly shame these pieces of shit like we thought it was going to be Mitch McConnell. No, it's the other cocksucker from Kentucky. The other piece of shit senator from Kentucky. Fuck these assholes. He comes up on the fucking Senate floor and has the fucking nerve to talk about a deficit or debt. Any of those things. When, gee, I wonder who was a person who voted for that crazy-ass tax bill which continues to make our debt rise and had no spending offsets.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that as if in legislative session, the Senate proceed to calendar number 153, H.R. 1327, that the bill be considered read a third time and passed, and the motion to reconsider be considered made and laid upon the table with no intervening action or debate.
Objection.
Mr. President.
Senator from Kentucky.
Reserving the right to object. It has long been my feeling that we need to address our massive debt in this country. We have a $22 trillion debt. We're adding debt at about $1 trillion a year. And therefore, any new spending that we are approaching, any new program that's going to have the longevity of 70, 80 years should be offset by cutting spending that's less valuable. We need to, at the very least, have this debate. I will be offering up an amendment if this bill should come to the floor, but until then, I will object.
Huh. Oh, Rand Paul did. Yeah, what do you have? Fucking some bullshit then to say, too. Acted like he was principled. No, shove this finger up your ass, you fucking piece of shit. And it's so outrageous that then he because he knows. What's funny is he acted before that incident like, no, people were going to find out. No, people aren't paying attention anymore. All right, not everybody, but enough. So he goes back on Twitter that day, and of course, it's like, why are people so pissed? I didn't really. And then he tries to sell us this spin. I didn't really block it. I just wanted to make sure that whatever he says. I don't care. I went fucking deaf, right? I tuned your ass out the minute you tried to say I didn't block it. Yeah, we all saw what you did, fuckface. You did block it, so go fuck yourself. No. Look, and even in the future when it comes to working with this asshole about things, if we get to have this piece of shit along on a vote that gets us out of war in some sort of way, I'll take it. I'm not going to go around searching for, oh, please, Rand Paul, please help us out. Be a pal. No, fuck that. No, he either comes along or he doesn't, or we fucking drag his ass through the mud yet again. And outside of that, he can go fuck himself until his ass leaves the Senate. Really, until the day he dies. With this one's really bad. Fuck you, cocksucker. Fucking goddamn. I wish it was possible for your dad to go find you, fucking pick you up by your lapel and just slap you around like the bitch that you are. Be a fucking man, asshole. Don't fucking hold up heroes' ability to get their medical coverage, funded for just look, like Jon Stewart was saying, most of these guys have very limited amount of time left anyway. Don't make them have to fight for the fucking medical coverage that they deserve, you piece of shit.